Oh boy. Nice. Welcome back. For my regular viewers, for anyone who's new, welcome to my channel. My name is Scooter Wolf. It's Saturday, October 2nd. Fall is here, and as you can see, we're on another group ride, starting at the Philadelphia Art Museum with the Philadelphia Scooterist Club, and our numbers are growing, which is really great. And we've got about, I think, 14 people, mostly scooters, some motorcycles, all kinds of bikes. Everything is included in this club, which is what I love. No one is turned away. I'm the tail gunner. Sorry, buddy, I'm the tail gunner. And we're going to go through Fairmont Park. We're, I think the first group ride we started here before, and I really like this route. And we're going to swing around back towards Philadelphia into what's referred to as University City, and that's where some of the big Ivy League universities are, mainly Penn and Drexel. And we're going to end at a flea market at Drexel University. Looking forward to having a group ride. I have been super busy all summer. It's good and bad. Bad part, I just wasn't able to do a lot of motovlogging. Wasn't able to really get around and do a lot of riding, shooting footage, editing footage, nothing along those lines. But for good reason. I was working on a commissioned film, and started this project way back in January of this year, talking with a producer, curator who was having a show, and started really work on it when my teaching semester was over. So really in early June, and originally the film was going to be like 3 minutes, haha. And I'm laughing because that's not what happened. Oh crap! All right, I'm gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go. Sorry guys, can't be separated from the group. Good, we're in the slow lane. So the film ended up being 60 minutes, about 16 and a half minutes. It's live action and animation, about 9 minutes of animation. 6 minutes of live action, minute of credits. Really happy with it. And the premiere of this film was included in a lot of other shows. The film is called Waterborne. And as a matter of fact, we're going to be going past the premiere site, a place called Fairmont Park Waterworks, which is over here on my left. Can't really see it, but when we come up to this light, we turn to the left. That's where the entrance of it would be. The premiere was September 1st on a Wednesday evening, and so my wife, when I went there, was a VIP premiere. So all of the artists who had work that was going to be in this show were going to be present, and unfortunately, that was also the same night that Hurricane Ida hit Philadelphia. And as you'll see from the route we're on, we're going along the Schuylkill River, and the Schuylkill River is it's a pretty big river that goes through Philadelphia, and connects to the Delaware River. But from all the rain from Hurricane Ida, he's not with us. The river crested 17 feet above its banks, and the Philadelphia Waterworks, where the exhibit was going to be, used to be a indoor swimming pool, one of the first, I believe, in Philadelphia. And as a matter of fact, the swimming pool is about 4 feet above the Schuylkill River. You can see there's a Schuylkill River over there, and so it just flooded 17 feet above. Fortunately, we knew about the rain coming. As a matter of fact, the premiere was actually officially canceled by the city of Philadelphia because there were tornado warnings. But I didn't know that, not until my wife and I arrived. And so some of the people still stayed, and the curator of the show gave a lovely speech and congratulated everyone for finishing and stuff. And then, we left, as we left, that's when the rain really hit. But fortunately, they were able to get, most of the equipment out, a lot of the monitors and projectors and AV equipment and everything. And from what I heard, even though the area flooded, the space where the show was didn't get it all that bad. I don't know how, because like I said, there are some windows. You can look out the windows. You can just see the river like 4 feet below. So the show was postponed, and it's still postponed. However, like about 98% of the show is online, and I'll put the link down in the descriptions for anyone who wishes to see it. And I believe, hopefully by the time I post this, my film will be also included on the website, because they rotate in and out different types of films to just kind of keep things fresh and interesting. So it's not the same experience for anyone who's coming to visit. So yeah, I worked all summer on this film, and it was a lot of work, and I had a lot of stress, because I thought, oh, this would be like 3 minutes or so, and it ended up being 16 minutes. All right, here we are turning off. This is where the fun begins. Checking to see if my other camera's up. I had a camera on my side, and this camera really bugs me because it's really hard to turn it on, and I couldn't get it on. That's okay. Maybe if we have another stop, I might try it. We'll see how things go. Up ahead, Omar has his sidecar, and he's the leader of the pack. I love it. I know he was having some engine problems, I think, but it looks like it's okay. It's an older bike. I think it might be a vintage Vespa, if I'm not mistaken. 2-stroke, so oil and gas, and those are temperamental. Those are older, and that's fine. So yeah, I had a lot of stress. Stress sleeping, which I didn't realize, and just kept wondering, oh my God, am I going to finish this? Am I going to finish this? Am I going to finish this? Because, I started animating and creating the film in June, and the premiere was September 1st. What seems like a lot of time, but it takes time to make animation. And during this time, I was teaching a summer school class online, which was really the entire month of July. And the class started at 10 o'clock in the morning and finished at, I think, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. With, lunch and breaks in there. So that took up most of my day. I would have to get up super early in the morning and do some animation and editing, teach my class, and in the evening I would continue animation and editing. And also in July, my niece had her high school graduation party in Pittsburgh, so I traveled out to Pittsburgh for that. Lost an entire weekend of shooting, which was really crucial. But I just somehow did it, and with experience comes the ability to solve problems, and I think that was the case here. All right, this is going to be a little tricky. Hopefully they will let us through. Yes, thank you. But yeah, stress sleeping. I found out I grind my teeth, and to the point where I was getting pain in my teeth and in my cheek, and my left ear kind of like clogged up. Like if you've ever gone swimming and you've got water in your ear, it felt like that. And my teeth were hurting, and they were sensitive to temperature. So if I had something that was hot to eat or cold, it would really hurt. And I just didn't have time to go to a doctor. I just had to keep editing and animating and stuff like that. But I kind of figured out what was going on. And at some point, I got over a certain hump in terms of production, and I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I just thought, okay, I got this. I can do it. And that was really towards the end of July and heading into August. And even though the premiere was September 1st, they wanted the film like almost at the beginning of August because, you know, they were going to project it in this indoor swimming pool site. And there are going to be other types of exhibits. There are going to be murals, there are going to be photographs, there are going to be information stations, there are going to be monitors. Yeah, understandably, they wanted it as early as it could, and I told them, like, look, I can probably get it to you like the mid August, and hopefully, you know, 2 weeks will be enough time for you to problem solve anything, and that's what I did. I got it done and turned it in, and they were really happy. You know, occasionally I would show them works in progress and stuff, and the show's curator was super supportive and always saying, yeah, no, it looks fabulous, it looks great, keep on going. So I did. So yeah, right now, you know, unfortunately the show is postponed as they're trying to clean up and renovate the Philadelphia Waterworks. But Victoria, the show's producer, curator, told me that, hey, you know, the film is yours. You can do with whatever you want. And I had asked, if, like, hey, can I submit it to film festivals and stuff? And she said, absolutely. So I started doing that. And I am happy to report that yesterday, I learned that my film was accepted in the Atlantic City Cinefest Festival. And I am super, super happy to hear that. I probably submitted to, at this point, maybe about a dozen film festivals. All right, here we're turning off. Where are we? Greenland Ave. Yep, we're going to go through here. So yeah, really excited. This wasn't the first notification I got. The first notification was from the Newark Film Festival, and they did accept it. It said no, and so that was a little disconcerting. And then about a week, that was about a week ago, and yesterday I knew was the notification date. Kept checking the website to see if it was, you know, accepted or not, and yeah, sure enough, it was. And really, really happy. And the challenge for making films and going into film festivals is that, at least in the United States, you pay an application fee. And it varies from film festival to film festival. It could be anywhere from absolutely free to as high as, you know, $60 or so. And they have deadlines, and then they have extended deadlines, and they have late deadlines, and every time it's later, their application fee goes up. So I try not to, like, submit to film festivals that are, you know, like, higher than $35, maybe $40 if I think I've got a good shot. And the reason being, like, you know, let's say you're going to go to film festivals and each one is $40. Well, you submit to 10 film festivals, that's $400 you've spent. And there's no guarantee you're going to get in. You could have spent $400 and got absolutely nothing. And so that's the risk, and that's the frustrating thing, because let's say you, nobody's coming. You're a photographer, you're a painter, and you approach a gallery and say, hey, you want to have a show? And here's my work. And I say, yeah, let's do it. And you don't really have to pay them. You supply the work. Or let's say you made a novel, you're written a novel or a short story, and you submit it to a publisher or a magazine. And they'll say, like, yeah, it's in or it's not, but you don't have to pay anything. Here you got to pay. And there's no guarantee that you're going to get in. So it's a risk as to what you're doing. But hopefully as you start getting into more festivals and these other festivals learn that you've accepted, then that tells them that you've got good quality work. And hopefully they'll accept it. So that's where I am. Keep my fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. I got a couple more notification dates coming up. So I'll keep my eye out.